But I just came to confess that I'm just feeling so blessed. I'm just feeling so blessed. I'm just feeling so blessed. Wake up every day, big smile on my face. I just came to confess that I'm just feeling so blessed.
Welcome back to Imagine with Josh. We actually have a new show format. Hope you guys enjoyed the new intro song. It was actually done by my boy, Mr. Aaron United, all the way from the UK. So shout out to Manchester. And of course, shout out to Manchester United. And I also have to give a big special shout out to my boy, Shido5, who actually invested in your boy and got me this new mic. So shout out to Shido5. Appreciate that. Appreciate the love for my birthday, which is dope. And it is the Rode Procaster, one of my favorite microphones, and I actually have 3 of them now, and courtesy of Shido5, so thank you, Sheed. And if you don't know what Imagine with Josh is about, it's about creating inspirational content for people who might have to deal with a lot of boredom due to quarantine-like situations, unfortunately. There's a lot of fear propaganda going on, which we will address in a different episode. But for now, we just want to talk about the inspirational content that'll encourage you to chase down your passion with reckless abandon. So you definitely want to listen to the podcast if you're craving inspirational, uplifting content that is just going to motivate you to do what you love doing. And just a little bit more about me. I'm a person who naturally has a lot of creative solutions. So if you have a company or personal brand and you want to take everything to the next level, whether it's marketing, advertising, or even the vision and direction, you probably want to message me right now, because I'm all about connecting like-minded people all over the world, and my actions always back up my words, and have already done so. So there's that. And especially times like now, it is even more important for all the content creators and creatives in general to collaborate and, let's get together and work. So whether you're a photographer, a videographer, a director, music and sound engineer, right? Anything. Marketers, programmers, writers, business professionals, and especially those networking savants. We all need to come together and create something amazing, because the time is literally now. If you think we can add any type of value to each other, definitely hit me up. Let's collaborate. And you should probably message me on LinkedIn. I'll leave a link in the description. I'm one of those people who loves supplying ideas for those who have the passion, but this, I guess, self-limiting beliefs holds them back. And I mean, we've all been there. I know if I've been there. If it wasn't for me overcoming those self-limiting beliefs, I would never even start a podcast. So we all have to encourage each other to take that leap of faith and invest in ourselves, take chances on ourselves, because unfortunately, because of society, we're a little risk averse as a society and culture, unfortunately. So if you have higher aspirations in life, this is your disclaimer that you will be incredibly inspired from listening to this podcast. And as I said, my goal is to unite like-minded people who want to come together, collaborate, and prosper into perpetuity. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, you should probably stay tuned into perpetuity. And thank you for listening, and thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I also have to give a special shout out and congratulations to Christian and Danielle, who recently got married over the weekend. I was very fortunate to be a part of that wedding. So guys, thank you so much for inviting me to be there. It was amazing to witness your special day, and I just can't wait to see what you guys have next in store for all of us. And I think it would be a great time to talk about the hip hop podcast that is coming down the line, courtesy of Team Savage and Nasheed. So shout out to Sheed. So we're going to have a lot of cool people on there, probably Troy, probably Dede, and definitely Eric Preston. So EP, I need you. And I also have to shout out JB for hooking me up with these amazing stickers for my birthday. Pretty dope, and absolutely love them. Have them on my water bottle, on my phone, and most of my equipment. So I have to thank JB especially for that. So again, to all the content creators and entrepreneurs with ambition, now is the time to collaborate. Now is the time to create more content. I mean, now more than ever, companies are looking for people who can work remotely and perhaps freelance, right? So it's time to update your LinkedIn and essentially create content to highlight your ability and skill set that will serve as your resume and portfolio. So go update that LinkedIn, put out new content. Now is the time. And especially to my content creators who are incredibly, let's say, clear-headed and not panicking due to the media. So we're going to need your energy now more than ever because everyone else is just panicking because of the situation. So today, March 16th, is the first day of the 90-day content commitment that a couple of collaborators and I have, I guess, accepted. The challenge that we accepted is to have new content every single day for 90 days straight. Now, it is a big ask, but I think we can all easily do it because we're that talented. And we also provide a lot of value in the community. So it's going to be very exciting to see how this challenge pushes us all to not only put out content, but put out quality content. And then just to get used to doing that as professionals do. So by day 90, I mean, we're going to be so much better off than we were before. And we'll already have that habit instilled of producing content no matter what. So there's going to be a lot of situations that arise. There's going to be a lot of valid reasons to have an excuse not to do some content, but we're just going to push through that. We're just going to, disregard all of that and just go for it, right? The show must go on. It's never going to be perfect, but what you can do is make a commitment to posting every single day for 90 days and see what happens. So if this sounds like something you might be interested in joining, definitely join us, and we would love to see what content you put out as well. And for me specifically, I'm going to be launching more of my interviews from Sweden this week, both audio and video. And I'll be adding a new show to the Josh Waring podcast called Josh Sips Tea. And this is where I'll be commenting on, let's say, social topics while sipping some of my favorite teas. So stay tuned for that. And obviously, the first episode of Josh Sips Tea will be talking about the coronavirus scare and, let's say, the media propaganda. And an inspirational suggestion to all my influencers, content creators, and those who have an entrepreneurial spirit, you probably want to read this book. It's currently my favorite book right now. It is called The Millionaire Fastlane: Crack the Code to Wealth and Live Rich for a Lifetime by MJ DeMarco. So luckily, this book is available literally everywhere. It's available on Audible. I know me specifically, I love listening to audiobooks. It is available on Amazon, and we might have a lot of time, let's say, in seclusion. So why not, also grow the mind while, let's say, the body is not able to, go out and explore. But this is going to be a fun journey, guys. So thank you for joining me, and stay tuned for even more cooler, inspirational content coming down your pipe. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is going to be an exciting 90 days. It's going to flow past very quickly, especially with the current situation of possible, let's say, quarantines and curfews. It's going to go by really fast. So let's see what we have in store.
Say what you want at the end of the day, the truth wins, and we know that. Say what you want at the end of the day, the truth wins, that's a known fact. Wake up every day, big smile on my face, screaming out that God's great, cause things are going my way. They want me dead and wiped out, starved out in a drought, but I just came to confess that I'm just feeling so blessed. I'm just feeling so blessed. I'm just feeling so blessed. Wake up every day, big smile on my face. I just came to confess that I'm just feeling so blessed.
And then I made that connecting point where I was just like, hey, people already eavesdrop. If you're out here having dope ass conversations while you're lit, it's like, why not? Why not put it into a podcast? He makes podcasts. He's here outside of the city. Pick his brain. I'ma just be here.